Hey, horror fans, once again, it's the Horror Miser Monty G. Yes, it's time to do another tag video. This time we're going to do the horror sequel tag. Yes. Now, I was tagged by my good friend Sean Urshan from the Horror Corner. Once again, he was tagged by a good friend of his, Movie Time Reviews, to do this horror sequel tag. It's all about horror sequels. Yes, and I thought this was a good tag. And of course, since Sean tagged me, I had to do this tag because I love doing horror tag videos. So here we go. The Movie Review Times horror sequel tag. Now, there are 9 questions in this tag, so we go with question number 1. Favorite horror sequel, or what is your favorite horror sequel? Mostly everybody knows it. My favorite horror sequel obviously has to do anything with Freddy, and it's, of course, A Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors. Yes, it's my favorite of the franchise. It's one of my favorite horror sequels of all time. I mean, come on now, how can you not get it with Freddy? He's out on his own. He's really killing the kids that are left on Elm Street. And then, of course, you got that great music from Dokken. I mean, it's already jiggling in my head right now. And, of course, you got the best line of Freddy Krueger. Welcome to prime time, bitch. So, my favorite horror sequel, A Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors. Question number 2. What is your worst horror sequel? That's simple. Exorcist 2 The Heretic. God, God, did that suck? What the hell were they thinking? This movie is god-awful, terrible. Oh, man, you just want to erase it from your memory. If you want to see the worst horror sequel of all time, yeah, The Exorcist 2. Let's move on. Question number 3. What horror movie is the most underrated one? Now, I had to really search hard to figure this one out. And I finally came up with this one. Now, of course, I always like to think outside the box. I like sticking to the norm. And I believe that 28 Weeks Later is a very underrated film. Now, a lot of people didn't like the movie, but I think the reason why it's underrated is because everyone did enjoy 28 Days Later. But 28 Weeks Later, I think it actually surpassed the original film. I mean, yeah, you now have, obviously, again, these are not zombies. They're infected with the rage virus. They are not zombies. Let's get that out of the way. They're just infected people in a rage, killing people because they're full of rage. And I'm pretty sure Zack Snyder got this idea from these running infected people to use running zombies in his remake of Dawn of the Dead. So a lot of people do consider these people zombies, but they're not. They're infected with the rage virus. Now that I got that out of the way, one of the things I like about this picture is the beginning of the film where we see the couple, the married couple, they're in there. Their kids are away in Spain. We know that Britain has been totally quarantined from everyone else. And then the infected get in. Next thing you know, we see, I think it's Clyde. I can't remember the actor's name. I'm pretty sure if you know it, put his name down in the comments. His name escapes me right away. And then you have that great pulsating music, that great pulsating opening music by John Murphy. It really adds to the tension and the isolation and the scariness of the people just running the effect, especially in the beginning part of the scene. I actually have it saved onto my I saved it to my playlist. As a matter of fact, what I'll probably do at the end of this video, I'll probably play a snippet of it so people can realize how nice and excellent that theme song was. So, yeah, most underrated sequel, 28 Weeks Later. Question number 4, what horror sequel is the most overrated one? Now, I really had to think hard about this one because when it comes to overrated horror pictures, I really don't know or really don't consider most horror sequels overrated. Now, it did come to my attention. I finally decided to pick one. I'm probably going to might get some hate for this. It's going to be Halloween 2. Yes. Now, keep in mind, I'm not saying that this is a bad movie or anything worse about that. I did enjoy Halloween 2. It's a pretty good slasher picture. But I think it's overrated because at the time when Halloween 2 came out, we were already in this mad crash of slasher films. And they were making a lot of money. It was cheap. Horror movies are cheap to make, especially during the 80s. And they figured to say, hey, let's cash in on this one. Now, keep in mind, John Carpenter did not want to do anything else with Michael Myers after the first one. His main intention was to create Halloween as an anthology series. Each movie separate. It has the word Halloween, it has the title Halloween, but each movie is different. Sort of like what American Horror Story is right now. But unfortunately, because of the greedy folks on studios, ooh, yeah, let's make some money, yeah, they came up with Halloween too. So that's why I call it overrated. It's still a good slasher picture. I still enjoyed it. It has some great on-screen kills. The hot tub scene. Yeah, a lot of people love that scene. Yeah, but that's the reason I will call it overrated because, hey, it was just simply just another slasher film to make some money off of. Question number 5. Best death scene in a horror sequel. Well, I think everyone knows what that's going to be for me. I've said it before in other tag videos. It's Friday the 13th Part 7, the sleeping bag kill. Just to prevent me from another huge laugh, I will not put that scene in this video because you'll see me laugh for about a good 10 minutes. You see I'm laughing right now. But yeah, I mean, how can you not like that kill? It's just excellent. Just thinking about this cracks me up. So, best death scene in a horror sequel, Friday the 13th Part 7, the sleeping bag kill. Question number 7. What horror sequel do you... Oh, sorry about that. Slipped to question number 6. What horror sequel had the best gore effects? Now, I had to think a lot about this one because there are a lot of good horror sequels that actually have some good effects. But obviously, choice has to be the original Day of the Dead. I mean, how can you not like those great practical effects by Tom Savini? I mean, especially at the third act when all the zombies go into the complex and start just biting, just devouring the soldiers. You have this one scene where they literally pull this guy's head off. He's busy cracking up laughing, pull this guy's heads off. Or you have the other one, they rip apart his chest and the intestines are spewing everywhere. And of course, Captain Rhodes, when he gets his just desserts or his comeuppance, he gets pulled apart by the zombies. He gets devoured by the horror. And all those excellent practical special effects. Another one by the great Tom Savini. You can't beat that one. So every time you're looking for some good gore effects, go watch the original Dawn of the Dead. So that's my favorite horror sequel with the best gore effects. Question number 7 and 8. I love these questions. Were interesting. Question number 7 is, what horror sequel did you used to hate but love? And question number 8 is, what horror sequel did you used to love but now hate? I could not answer these questions because there's not a horror sequel that I never liked and now hate, or there's not a horror sequel that I hate but now like. I like them all. There are some ones that are terrible. I still don't like them. I mean, I could pick right now from the Leprechaun series. I mean, they're okay. I never changed my mind because they are what they are. Some of the Friday the 13th movies, they're okay. I never hated them. They are what they are. I never changed any of my opinion about any of the sequels, whether I hated, I never hate but like but now hate. So I really can't answer those two questions. Sorry, guys. It's just the way I am. My opinion, it's hard for me to change my opinion about a film. It really would have to do some soul searching, or I might have missed something in a film that would cause me to change my mind about any horror pictures. But mostly all the horror sequels that I've seen in my lifetime, I haven't changed my mind about it. If I didn't like the film, I still don't like it. There's nothing in that film that I see that would change my opinion about it. Or in a sequel that I love, it's not going to make me change my opinion about. I hate it now. It's just who I am. So I can't answer those two questions. Sorry. So that goes to question number 9. What horror sequel had the best ending? Now, I actually will agree with Sean because he answered this question. I agree with him. That's going to be Halloween H2O. You couldn't have a better satisfaction ending when you see Laurie Strode finally getting what everyone wanted, her revenge against her brother Michael Myers. She's there, she sees him, he's trapped, he can't get anywhere. He's reaching out to him, thinking that she's going to do something, or she's going to say nope, and chops his head off. Perfect ending, perfect solution. That's it. We don't need any more like that. But of course, you know how movie studios are. Oh yeah, gotta get that money. Yeah. we need to have one more because we got to make some money. Because once again, making horror pictures are very inexpensive. So they had to come up with that crappy ass Halloween Resurrection. Oh God, movie studios, y'all suck. It just ruined one of the best endings ever when you come up with that crap. I mean, I was so disappointed in Halloween when they were going to when I heard that they was bringing back Halloween, make another Halloween picture. And I said, well, how are they going to do that? Michael's dead, and then the way they did it was so, oh, this pisses me off when movie studios do something that's stupid. But I'll still say best horror sequel ending, Halloween H2O. And so that's it. That is the horror sequel tag video for Movie Time Reviews. It just comes to a point where I normally am supposed to tag people, but since mostly Sean has done all the tagging, I'm going to officially tag anyone who's watching this video right now. So if you want to do this tag, you have been tagged by the Horror Miser Monty G. Just remember to give the credit to Movie Time Reviews because this is his tag. So that's my video for today, guys. Hope you did enjoy it. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up because it does help the channel a lot. And once again, this is your first time here, please hit that subscriber button and ring that notification bell. That way you can come and enjoy the horror experience with me, the Horror Miser Monty G. And as always, all my social media links will be down in the description box below as well. Once again, my name is Lamont Smith, better known as the Horror Miser Monty G. And always remember, horror rules. So I'm going to do the John Murphy theme song from 28 Days Later. Take us home. We're out. Peace.